Hi everyone, welcome back. We're gonna continue with Butt-Ugly Martians, Zoom or Doom. Okay, so now we know that we got to get first in the rankings of all the stages. So we gotta have the highest number of points. And this time I'm gonna go with the Red Martian Dua, because I figure this would be a good excuse to at least try as many characters as I possibly can. Because I would like to try Stolt Muldoon as well for one of the races. Alright, so 7 tracks, medium difficulty. We're gonna try to get first, anywhere between first and third on all of them, and we gotta get consistently enough to where we're number 1 in the overall rankings. Alright, let's do this. Let's get ugly, as they would say in the show. I'm pretty sure whoever's watching this probably doesn't even know anything about the show. Even still, I mean, if you haven't looked it up yet. Seriously, look up the show. You can find some full-length episodes right here on YouTube. At least give one episode, like, just like a shot. That way you can at least know the context of the characters and story concepts, yada yada yada. Alright, so last time was pretty difficult, but hey, now I have an idea. We have an idea as to what we have to do. So now this should be smooth sailing, especially with those last 2 new levels that were unlocked. Those were very interesting, and you know what? Especially for those last 2 levels, we should try to get BKM mode as much as possible. And if there's any shortcuts like this, like you can even see from the map, this is a very good shortcut. And I have to consistently remember to use the items that I grab. Almost there, just gotta get hopeful. I really need to see how much of the meter fills up when I pick up those items to hopefully get in the BKM mode. And I really hope to get some speed boost power-ups as well that can really help. The only problem is that even though there's different categories and then such, the items look different when you pick them up, which determines what item you're getting. It's kind of hard to tell when you're zooming past. It's like, from what I see, there's some that look like diamonds, other that look like different types of jewels. They basically almost look all the same, that it's hard to tell what's what, you know? Yeah, let's get it kind of sounds, he kind of sounds like Patrick Star a little bit. That's why I said he's like part of that formula as to how there's like a leader, a techie, and then the dumb one who like eats a lot. He's that one. He's like the kind of dumb one who eats a lot. That kind of characteristic. And, a lot of kids shows back then when I was growing up, all of them were pure formula, and like it worked. I mean, like, and I think that's something that can inspire kids to take on to be like a storyteller, because they grow up with all these shows. They basically know the basic concept, and then so from there it's like they feel comfortable enough to then at least get started making stories of their own, whether in cartoons or TV or film. I mean, I was definitely one of them for sure, because when I was growing up, I wanted to be an animator at first, because I would watch Rocko's Modern Life a lot, and a bunch of those kind of shows, and I actually like the animation style. Oh, I gotta input this again? I figured it would have saved from the memory card after I turned off the console. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing just to keep it consistent. There we are. Then again, since you're just typing in just for a lap record in the log, I guess, it could mean anyone can pop this in with the memory card with the data, and it could be someone else, like a friend or a sibling. Can't really fault it for that, but it doesn't only having to type it in again. And if you really want to, you can type in different names all you want for each freaking lap. I mean, why would you want to do that? I don't know, but you could. Why are they? They're getting all the things. I can't catch up. Come on, Bebop. Well, these drag races don't really mean anything anyway, so it's like, that's why I'm not even, yeah, that's why I shouldn't even bother in trying. I mean, the important thing is the actual races. I mean, if I can get first in each race, that's perfect. That basically guarantees us going to stage 3. It's the loading screen curse. Whenever it pops up, I have nothing to say. It's only when the action is happening do I have something to say. I don't know. It's weird. It's like I'm waiting for the thing to happen, which I guess in turn, subconsciously makes me end up thinking like, oh, okay, well, I can't really say anything until the game starts, which is weird. I know. I don't know. It's not like I'm doing it on purpose. You know, it's just like coincidental.
You really are butt-ugly.
Old Doom. And I got. Is that Jax behind me? Again, the turns. It's like unbearable sometimes, especially with this. I'm gonna assume this is snow on the track here. I'm like right up his ass. Oh man. Oh, almost got him. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, I'm like rear-ending him. Yeah, gotcha. Get out of here. Yeah. Okay, gotta focus, gotta see if I can create as much of a gap as possible. And no matter what items I pick up, even though I can't really get the distinction right when I'm about to grab them, I have to at least create a big enough gap to guarantee first place, because I definitely don't want to redo this stage over again. I hate it when it happens. I mean, replayability is one thing if you're going back to get like secret items and stuff, but the fact that you're made to do the whole thing again because you messed up once, I hate that. That's just like torture. Especially if you were forced to play a game that isn't good at all. It's like shit. And then, my god, then that's just torture at that point. Ugh. See, it's the snow and boulders. It reminds me a little bit of Mario Kart with some tracks having the falling obstacles, but like in here, it's like it's a bit hard to tell on here. I think because it blends in with the background more. Or like how in the last track, it like literally obstructed your vision because the what was it? Because when the rocks fell, the dust created from it literally obscured your vision, that like you wouldn't have a chance to like avoid it, and like that I think is a flaw in this game for sure. Here we go again with the loading screen curse, right? Well, first gotta bust through this. Alright, so far so good, 2-0 when it comes to being in first place. Alright, now the loading screen curse, because I'm having a brain fart right now. And here we go with the drag race. I'm recording, so keep it down a little bit, okay?
You are recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
I didn't know what he was fucking talking about.
Just be silent, though. That's all I ask. Sorry about that quick little jump cut. I had to take care of something real quick. But then again, with this being just a again, it's like I wish you could skip it. I mean, yeah, it's nice to possibly get an item at the end, but really, it's like I don't see it as necessary though. See, even if I get first aid, it's just an item that I can quickly use, but I still don't find it necessary. So if anything, I might as well just like skip these, possibly in editing. I don't know. Loading screen. Even though I'm very nostalgic for the sixth generation of consoles, GameCube, PS2, and Xbox, the loading screens were like the only thing that like keeps it from being like almost 100% perfect, if that makes sense. I mean, yes, I'm wearing nostalgia goggles when saying that, but still. Alright, race 3 out of, I think it was 7? Yeah, 7. Yeah, see, these races tend to go by so fast, it's hard to keep track as, like, how many there are. Well, like which number I'm on currently, you know? Plus, it's also hard to do this when you have other people in the house who could possibly interrupt the freaking recording. And that just leaves more editing work for me to do to hopefully edit them out. Or if I just don't care, I just leave it in as long as they're fucking fast with whatever the hell kind of noise they're making. Yeah, always want to use the torrent in case if that helps slow people down. Oh, looks like that's Bebop up there in the lead. And freaking autopilot doesn't let me grab items down on one side of the track. That's what really sucks about it. It helps when navigating these tricky courses, but when it comes to actually hopefully trying to steal your vehicle on a certain have it swerve one way so you can hopefully grab items, it like doesn't help. That like you basically can't because of it. And BKM mode is sort of similar, but then again you can't really pick up anything anyway when you're in it, so it's like pick your poison. It's like either choose mobility or choose not to grab anything at all. Oh, freaking 2T just rammed up my freaking ass. He rear-ended me. Okay. Oh shit. Now we're oh no. And now fucking 2T freaking got BKM mode. Shit, I'm basically fucked. And I somehow picked up a freaking bomb left by freaking Stoat Muldoon. God damn it, you asshole. Alright, third place. Alright, no, that's just one though. There we go. We should still be in the lead from the two first place leads that we got. Okay, yeah. See, look, we still have a good lead by 11. That ain't too bad. If we can just keep up getting first, at the very least second, we should be fine. And we're basically hitting the halfway point by hitting race number 4 anyway. If you hear a beep, that's our little alarm in the background. It lets us know whoever is approaching our front door. It kind of helps if there's any freaking pranksters around. That's basically the reason why we got it. The only problem is that if someone's out there smoking, it sets off the thing constantly, and they don't think to at least either lower the volume or like unplug the damn thing first. Alright. Into this side, grab some stuff. Yeah, see, the shield's pretty good, but then again, it seemed to have done nothing regarding those lava rocks from the last track. So what's even the point of this shield? I don't even know. Oh, freaking Stoat's hanging by the freaking handlebars as he gets like the speed boost power up. What the freaking 2T set that freaking spike trap. Urgh. God damn it.
I'll get you next next time, you big freak.
Come on. Freaking Gorgon trying to knock me to hell. And I hate these things. Oh, man. You know, that can really make or break whether you get first or not if you hit those. Oh yeah, if I can get BKM mode and give me a fighting chance. Come on. I just can't fully recognize the tracks well, unfortunately, though, to try to know when those kind of items are going to show up. Oh, man, come on. That was my own thing? What the fuck? Oh. Okay, great. First place. Nice. Let's keep it that way. Oh, no. God damn it. See, even when it comes to trying recognizing the tracks, it's hard to, even then, it's hard to know when exactly those weird geysers are gonna show up. You know, I have to read the manual more to remember what exactly these items do. Like, well, the Martian one, at least, like that force field like one. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, this thing. I don't know what this does. It looks like Jimmy Neutron's logo, with that like atom that has like the beams going all around. Oh, wait, that just happened. Okay, so that's what it does. And got a nice speed boost. Beautiful. And right before the finish, that was beautiful. That couldn't have been more perfect, actually. But yeah, man, those geysers can really make or break it, especially since it's so close to the finish line. Man, we were really making a lot of lap records, apparently. I wasn't paying attention, but then again, now that I'm thinking about it, the amount of times that we're always having to type in the name, I mean, we're getting a lot of them. Then again, I don't know if it's because of it, like if it's the tracks themselves that are doing it, or if it's because of the stage. It's like, since we're basically doing the stages for the first time, of course we're gonna get new lap records for each and every one. But like, if it's doing it just based on the tracks alone, then that's really weird on how pretty much every time we're doing the tracks, we keep getting faster and faster, I guess. I don't know, it's weird.
Check out the fastest Martian in the galaxy.
Hey, you call yourself a Martian? Let's get ugly!
That was actually perfect timing for the, what the fuck? Oh, is that how you get rid of a bomb? Okay. So Adam West Batman, you were wrong. You can get rid of a bomb sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna guess, because I saw a Bebop had it on his vehicle for a little while, but he bumped into me, so is that how you get rid of a bomb then? You have to bump into someone else? Okay, well, at the very least, it's a good thing they at least allow you then to get rid of the bombs. But, like, since you can easily attain a lead and then accidentally hit a bomb, then that really, you just have to wait then for the time to run out and then just go boom. Alright. At least I know, but then again, I probably will learn that from the manual. Again, I have to read a bit more to fully memorize everything on it. But yeah. Alright. This is truck number 5. Yeah, see, I keep losing count. Oh, how the fuck did 2T get a big lead already? That's weird. Oh shit. God damn it. And I think if you hit an obstacle, that decreases the bottom meter, which means if I was trying to get BKM mode like desperately, if I kept hitting stuff, it would go down. That's my guess. Because it's hard to really have my eyes just look over each time it happens to fully determine. I'll have to like see in like the playback. Oh no, is he like, oh, okay, so that Jimmy Neutron thing. It's like a teleporter for like swapping places with the person ahead of you, which is a neat feature, I guess. But if you're the victim on that end, it's annoying, especially if you were doing multiplayer, I guess. Oh my god, dude, he has a big fucking lead!
Hey, get off my blue top.
Oh, well, if I can at least get second place, that's fine.
Let's get ugly.
Ah, what the hell? Ah! See, the rockets, it really depends, because there's some of them that are homing missiles and others that are just plain rockets. It's hard to tell the difference with the logo. Alright, now, let's see if I try bumping the Bebop with this. Hopefully it'll work then. Oh, maybe, I don't know.
What are you doing?
Oh, come on, attach to him. God damn it. Ah, damn it. Oh, and it fucked my autopilot up. Damn it. That, like, literally interrupted the autopilot. Ah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a miracle to catch up to 2T. He has a freaking fantastic lead, I gotta say. Yeah, see, the force field doesn't do shit to block the track obstacles. So either it only helps with the stuff players throw at you, or if you bump into the players themselves, it gives them a nice little setback. He already, 2T already passed the finish line. Yeah, wow. Look at the map. Holy shit, he really held that lead for, and he really built up that damn gap. Oh my god. That's just crazy. Alright, but second place, that ain't too bad. We have a strong lead. A good, strong lead. And only 2 tracks to go, so we're fine, I think. If we can just continue it, second and first, in the next 2, we're fine. Maybe if we even hit one just for third, we might still be okay. But if we can get, like, one more first place win, then, like, we're golden. Come on. Let's do it. Oh, and I actually just remembered, yeah. I found out that like, this game actually came out on GameCube, but only in PAL regions. Which sucks, because if it came out here in the States, I definitely would have picked it up on GameCube, since again, like I explained in my pickup video, depending when this particular video comes out from the time that I'm recording, I prefer GameCube over PS2 just because the controller layout, because I can never get fully used to the PlayStation controller layout, no matter what generation it is, whether it's PS1, 2, 3, or 4. They're all basically the same controller, and then so I literally could never get used to it. It's like whenever a command prompt comes up saying like press like square, I always have to look down to see exactly where the square button is on the controller,
Whose side are you on?
because I can never get used to it. So yeah, so it's like if I could get the game on Xbox or GameCube, then yeah, I will. But like I don't have the original Xbox console, so I can't really get those. So like if it's available on GameCube, I'll grab it on GameCube. Oh no, God damn it! I really hate those things, and like even those can make or break your lead. Just like those damn geysers. Only these are more frequent. I was hoping the AI would be kind of dumb enough to hit those things. Oh, looks like Muldoon hit it. Possibly. Yeah, see, especially when they're like 2 on each side, then it's really hard to maneuver because the control itself is a bit wonky. But yeah, so like I said, like, yeah, this game came out on GameCube in PAL regions only, which I think is a bit weird considering it was since it's based on a very little known kids show. That's what made it odd. Unless if because of that is why it only came out in PAL region. Because, you know, like, because the show wasn't popular, so it got canceled in 2001, the game comes out in 2002. but because of the show being canceled, it's like not many kids are gonna end up buying it. So of course they limit the release of it on throughout the world, and then like limiting what region gets what console variant. If that made sense, I kind of rambled a little bit. Yeah. But then one interesting thing I found out is that on the GameCube version, you can use the Game Boy Link cable to connect to the Game Boy Advance and like to the GBA Butt-Ugly Martians game BKM Battles, and then like unlock some stuff with that, which I think is very interesting because I have BKM Battles on Game Boy Advance that like I was gonna premiere on this channel sometime, and then so if I had the GameCube version of this game, and like if it came out here in the States, it would be much easier. Then like, I would love to see what that whole link cable thing was all about, and I would definitely show it here. But like, since it came out in Power Region, I forget if it probably is, but I'm pretty sure the GameCube is region locked. So even if I got the PAL game, I would have to wait to either mod my GameCube or get a GameCube that is either Power Region or region free. And like, I'm fully aware about the benefits of modding, but it's like I've never had the experience where to like I either had something that was modded or like done modding myself, you know? So it's like I'm gonna have to wait way down the road before I could even attempt to even be able to possibly even play the GameCube version of this. Or let's even try to experience that link cable thing with the BKM Battles. But yeah, no, I was just surprised because I remember seeing like on Wikipedia the list of every GameCube game released, because I would go by that to see, okay, what games came out for it, and then versus what I would actually want on the console. And it's like I remember seeing it on the GameCube list, but I couldn't recollect. And then like whenever I typed in Butt-Ugly Martians video game, only the PS2 title would come up. So then of course I buy it for PS2. But then it's like, I don't know. I forget what prompted me to look deeper into it. But it's like but it's like I decided to look into it further, and I realized, oh wait, it's actually a Power Region game. And I was like, oh okay, because I remember seeing it on the list, but I was like, well wait, I can never find a copy of it. And then any copies I do find online with images, it's always showing the PAL version. So I'm like, is that a PAL game? So I look on the list again. It's on the list on Wikipedia, only it does say PAL on it. I don't know, I thought it was interesting, and hopefully one day I'll actually get to play it on GameCube. Because then I wonder because sometimes if a game comes out on multiple consoles, the control can always be different. So like, so basically, some consoles could be better than others, whether through control or frame rate or any number of combination. But then again, now the only problem to actually see this is that we're talking a like NTSC game versus a PAL game, which means the frame rate is definitely going to be different because we're talking about a different region here. So, and then which means the frame rate is definitely going to be different because of that. And yeah, but it's like, I'm just saying, like, from bare bones, it's like sometimes between consoles there can be some differences. The one off the top of my head to even think of right now is like Sonic Heroes, where it's like people tend to agree that the GameCube version of it tends to be the best version of it. I forget specifically for what I believe for controls, as well as most notably the frame rate. I believe they say is better on the GameCube. I'm going to have to recheck that, but I do remember a collective saying that like the GameCube version tends to be agreed upon that like it is the best version of Sonic Heroes. And again, I don't have an original Xbox, and like I do prefer to get things on GameCube if I can. So of course, I don't have it now, but I will definitely be getting Sonic Heroes on GameCube nevertheless. So yeah, so even if I didn't have that knowledge of it being the best version on GameCube, I would have gotten on GameCube anyway. I don't have it now, but you know, it will come a time where I will get it once I have the money to spare. Plus, also, I have a bunch of games to play first. So first, I gotta play all these games first before I even think about getting more games. You know. Oh man, who the hell's in front? I think is that Bebop in front. And see, this is why I really hate the maps on this, because it doesn't really help when it comes to these spirals, because it's hard to tell how far someone is. Oh, and I just found him. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, and these black holes, man. Yeah, they are not fun. Whoa. Yeah, but speaking of Sonic Heroes, I am a big Sonic fan, though. And I think it's because the second video game I ever played was a Sonic game, and that would be Sonic Advance on Game Boy Advance. Since you know, my parents were the type of parents were thinking that like, if you get a home console, it's gonna burn an image on the TV, which is a bit ridiculous to think about. But it's like it. But again, it's understandable, especially with the CRT TVs. I would always remember whenever you turn it off, the TV, you would always see just a faint image, but then like that's just like the image just dying down and being on. So from that perspective, I can see why they thought that. So then, of course, the second best option is getting handheld. So of course, my first console was a Game Boy Advance. And then, so with it, I got 2 games with it the first time I got it, and I got it for Christmas. I think it was Christmas 2005. I actually got it, which is weird since DS just came out at the time, and my older siblings, they grew up with Game Boy Advance, the original model, and then so Christmas 2005 they got the first iteration of the Nintendo DS, while me and my younger brother, we got the Game Boy Advance SP, which is like the newest model at that time, I believe. Because there was also Game Boy Micro that came out in 05, I believe, maybe even 06. Yeah. But yeah, we had that, and then so it came with 2 games. Got Shark Tale and then Sonic Advance. I played Shark Tale first because I was familiar with the movie. We saw the movie in theaters a year prior. And then so that's just what I was familiar with. So I popped that in immediately. I got past up with the first level, got bored with it, turned it off. And then so I pop in Sonic, and then of course with me being new to video games, I didn't know who Sonic was at that time. So I pop it in, and I tried that, and I actually had fun with it, and I ended up playing Sonic more than Shark Tale back when I just had 2 games, and then it was eventually I'll build up a collection and such, and Sonic just stuck with me. Alright, so we completed that. Let's see, and we unlocked Stage 3, thank God. And you know what, that was actually easier than the first run through. I guess because we now kind of knew what to expect at it. So now I think if we hit Stage 3, we'll really get the ball rolling. We'll cover this in no time. So I'll see you guys later for Stage number 3. See ya.